guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing off my newest and biggest mock ever, my kind of Mandalorian versus Stormtroopers mock. So, this mock I have been working on for a few weeks now. I was originally planning on posting this video the week of Christmas, but I ended up taking off some time for Christmas, and instead I ended up not posting it until, well, today. But yeah, I actually had this built a long time ago. I had all the figures ready, and then I kind of took off all the figures for something else, and I just barely went and put them back on, and now this mock is ready to be shown off, I guess. So anyways, it's pretty big. It's not a super big mock, but compared to what I've built before, the last biggest mock I've built was the size of this base plate. And if you look from the top down, it's only like that big compared to this. Like, it's a pretty big mock compared to what I built before. And so, yeah, anyways though, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on. We'll start over here in the back by the satellite, which, yeah, so this over here, it's this mock is supposed to be kind of a Stormtrooper Imperial base. And so in this base, there's the satellite, and over here, that's supposed to be an elevator. It doesn't work or anything, it doesn't go down, but it is kind of built into the other side of the wall down here, so you can see it going down into the mountain. But yeah, it doesn't lead anywhere. There's nothing built into the back of this or underneath this mountain thing right here. Because I needed a way to support this build, which I'll show you in a second. But anyways, back here we have a little bit of a control panel. Kind of a weird piece for this, but I couldn't really find a better piece for a control panel. You've also got this little red light and a little antenna thing, just antenna or lever or whatever you want to call it. And then we also have a Stormtrooper running out of the elevator. And here, this is probably the part that I'm most proud of for this whole build, and that is this thing that I built into the wall. It's a bunch of bricks built together, and I placed it in there sideways with a few places to put some crates. Like this one has a few guns in this. This one I think is empty, but then we have this box with a shield, a gun, and a grenade. So that's really cool. And all of these is connected by one stud on the top. But I'm really proud of how this turned out. I never really tried to build like a design into something before, and it was kind of hard to get it to line up well, but I did. It's not supposed to be anything too specific, but it's pretty cool. Up here though, we have the custom satellite, which is pretty tall compared to the rest of the thing. If you look from kind of this view, it's pretty tall. It's not super tall. I did try to look for a bigger round dish for this back one to be, but I couldn't find one that was bigger, so it does look a little weird just because this is smaller compared to the rest of the thing, but I still think it looks fine. Anyways though, the Stormtroopers down here, we have one running out of the elevator, one running, and this one had just been shot by our sniper back here. Over here, a thermal detonator has been thrown, and as you can see, it blew up this thing, and so there's fire everywhere. And I also added a little back piece on this guy, this Stormtrooper here, to make it look like he's also on fire. And he just kind of lays down right there, not connected to anything. I do have some pieces underneath here, some to show that it's kind of broken, and I took off. I think those are the pieces that used to be right there. Anyways though, moving on, over here we've got our Scout Trooper, just a normal Stormtrooper, another dead one, a Sand Trooper, who's kind of the leader of this. I'm kind of, I guess, I don't know. He's kind of in the front of all of them though, and he's kind of leading the Stormtroopers in the battle. We got this one. We have a lot of normal ones, and we have a few special ones. Like this one's in another one of those tank things, which, if you're wondering what they are the Microfighter snow speeders, but they don't really look too much like snow speeders, especially since we never even saw those in the movie. But I think they look really good, and I didn't just like using them as these kind of normal speeders. But he's there, he's shooting at them. We got the Mortar Trooper in the back there, and as well as another normal trooper, one who's just been shot, one with a turret, which came in the advent calendar. I probably should have switched that top piece out, but it looks fine. And then I also have another Stormtrooper. Anyways, though, let's go ahead and look on the other side at all the So, over here we have the 4 Mandalorian from the Mandalorian Battle Pack. I did customize them a little bit for this. I gave that one, I don't know, I think she already had a Nintendo piece there, but I added another. I didn't have one when I was setting this up, so I put one on her. And she has a pretty large sniper blast rifle with a little extra magazine there, which I think looks pretty good. We then have the Heavy, which I really like how I made this guy. He has this custom backpack piece and the custom gun that I made, which looks pretty good for kind of like a big machine gun. We then have our flying one, and just so you know, I did take off all the capes on these characters to give them other stuff. So we have the jetpack one. He has one of the jetpacks from the Stormtrooper Battle Pack, an older one, as well as a visor piece and a custom blaster as well. Not custom, but just I added onto it. Then we have this character who has 2 kind of pistols and a waistcape. Yeah, so that's basically this entire mock. There's not much else to show. Like I said, it's my biggest one, and it was really hard to get a lot of the smaller details on this. Usually I'll add a lot more like random plates like this and random textures into the floor. I tried my best to do that though, but I just could not find enough pieces to make it look really good. And it's kind of just using random pieces, or some of these pieces right here with the holes in them, or like the lines in them. So it's definitely, I don't think it's my best looking mock when it comes to, what's it called? When it comes to how like it looks. Like I've definitely had better ones with a better landscape. But this one is big, and it's a big battle scene, and I haven't really done a big battle scene like this before. If you're wondering, this is built on a 32x32 gray base plate. So, yeah. And originally, I was planning on putting the Marauder in. One second, I'll get... Like I was saying, I was planning on putting the Marauder in, but it just looks too big there. If this was like 2 32x32 base plates, then it would definitely look better, but I don't have enough pieces for that, and I don't even think 2 32x32 base plates would fit on this desk anyways. So anyways though, I did not add, I was originally contemplating on putting on some Dark Troopers too, or some Death Troopers, but I eventually decided that'd be a little bit too much, especially for only 4 Mandalorian Troopers, so I ended up not putting those on. Anyways, though, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little bit of a longer one, but I did want to show off as much of this as I could. And, yeah, it's definitely one that I'm really happy with. It's definitely probably not my best mock ever, but for being this big, I do think I was able to pack in as much detail as I could with what I had, which I think that's what matters the most. But, yeah, I'm actually really proud of this area up here as well. I really liked building this. It was a little bit of a challenge to build something like that for the first time and have it not have too big of gaps. But yeah, it is a pretty good mock. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.